What's going on, you guys? Just a short video if any of you are struggling with should you buy your first 4K display, and should you abandon your 1080p display that you got a few years ago or monitor in favor of higher resolution and HDR. It's not the easiest question to answer, and it's obviously personal opinion, but we've all walked into stores and saw demos like this one on numerous displays. And they're demos that you're like, I gotta have that. That's so clear. Look how amazing that looks. If any of you remember, 1080p demos look like this as well. 5-6 years ago. So the question is, should you leave your 1080p display and upgrade to a 4K one? Um, to me, it's all about your use. If you're doing it strictly for movies or Netflix, to me at this point, it isn't worth it. HDR to me hasn't evolved enough to make that price point worth it. I'll do a separate video on HDR and its effects, but to me, 4K for films, considering that if you have a 4K Blu-ray that has grain in it and you don't like grain, well, guess what? There's going to be crazy grain in your 4K Blu-ray. So it doesn't clean up everything. Especially since most content we watch does not look like this. Very few movies we watch are in full screen. You have your black bars. Your black bars also need to be black. The majority of TVs have edgelit bleed and black bars that aren't so black. So a lot of the movies and stuff that we watch and TV shows do not look like this demo or the demos you see in store. For games, me being a gamer, it is absolutely worth it because the resolution is evident and I can see it cleans up the image, and to me it is absolutely worth it. But if I'm strictly picking it up to watch TV or cable TV, which maxes out at 1080i or 720p, if you have a cable box, it's not worth it. Even satellite, which has actual 1080p, it's only going to upscale, and sometimes upscaling actually looks worse. So if you're home right now watching this saying, should I upgrade? In my personal opinion, I would wait in regards to movies. There's only a handful of 4K Blu-rays, not the ones you want, not the Marvel ones, no Star Wars, no Pixar. Things that would actually really highlight it aren't available, and they may not be available for some time. So in short, if you have any questions, ask me what I think about 4K. But if I was buying a 4K display purely for movies and streaming, I would say it's not time yet. I would say stay with your 1080p display, especially if it's a good one, and wait for the HDR thing to kind of settle down. And that's the end. Thanks, guys.